Hey, good evening, everyone. Thought we'd do a little weather diversion because of the upcoming weather this week, which has been heavily talked about. Of course, we're here to prepare, not scare. So we're just going to take this like one day at a time. Do our best. Still 3 days away from really the main event or the main snow. So plenty of time to look at the data and see if we can find more agreement than we do now on snow amounts and things like that. So hello, Robert Rame. Good to have you here on the show. Tim Russell from Arizona. Let her snow. That's what I vote for. Linda from Erie and Antlers. Linda from Cochranton. Celine, the airport queen. Are you working any of the next few days? We're going to need some measurements by Wednesday night and Thursday. Catherine, long time no see. Great to have you here. Miss Karen, thank you. The king is in the house. Julie G, measuring snow from Union C. Joyce, welcome back. Brian from Fairview. Ted from Texas. Colleen, hello. Terry J, Lawrence Park. Denise, Spartansburg. Um, Open tomorrow. Close on Wednesday will be good, and Thursday. It'll be rocking by then. Jean, hello. Nanette, hello. So what I'm going to do is just kind of ease you into this thing because I put a graphic up less than an hour ago. If you saw it on this or my Facebook post, you know what we're going to talk about. Libby, hold on. Libby and Liam in Cranesville. Yeah, always good to have people from Cranesville. Susie, long time no see. Glad you're back. Peggy Linesville. Chris Gaggs, Northeast. Yeah, we got pictures of that too. Amazing difference, lake freezing. Yesterday or last week to today. But let me tell you something. This has nothing to do with lake effect. What's going to go on here? So it doesn't even matter if it's 100 ice covered. Just so you know. We got winter weather watches, Anna. Good to see you back. Tim, I know you love that picture, so we put it up there. Ted from St. Mary's. Oh my gosh. Somebody else moved to Texas. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was probably another Ted. Kim, long time. Al, long time. Julie, welcome back from Chautauqua. Michelle heard about a horrible snowstorm. Where'd you hear the horrible snowstorm was going to hit, first of all? Was it the one over the weekend in the Northeast? Or is it the one um, that's here coming? And where do you live, if you don't mind me asking? Are you in the local area? Because we got people from all over here. Catherine, long time no see. Fawn Rose, up in Northeast. Jen Forever Young. Vicki Reynolds, Chautauqua. Yeah, let's not go. Yeah, let's just try to keep a handle on it. Yeah. And are you in the local area, Michelle Lee? Lou, boy, long time. Welcome back. Warm air is tomorrow, so you'll get that tomorrow. Just so you know. Let's all move down south. Well, there are people on here from the south. I'm sure they'll sell you some land. Let's get into it. Um, Here you go, kids. A little bit of cathedral shining brightly in the night. So it's beautiful today. The captain, who has scaled that cathedral in his younger days, I'm told. I don't think that's fake news, Captain. Great to have you here, sir, as always. Charleston, South Carolina. Awesome. Justin Jones. Well, you're the lucky one. Okay. Well, you're in the bullseye, Michelle. Please. Uh, Thursday's not going to be nice. Miriam, awesome. Catherine, awesome. Possibly, yes. I don't know yet. Yeah, in your younger days when you went to that preparatory school. Okay, let's do some graphics. Let's try to. Yeah, I think there's just to answer that. I am told there's a different color in each of the. This is the east facing, and I don't know whether they stand for seasons like Christmas, Easter, Advent. I don't know, but someone who has Catholic knowledge, tell me, tell Tim. GFS, you tracking this one? Yeah, they don't have Venango and Mercer and Forest or Warren in this one. So you guys to the south, they're still deciding because it's a mess. It's too early to really predict because it's probably going to start out mainly as rain and then go to snow. And then you got the ice in between. How much is that? How long does it last? Really plays havoc with your accumulation forecast. and I would rather have snow over ice any day. All right, let's see what we can find here, graphics wise. This is the one that I put out. So let's just take a deep breath, you all. There you go. So, I mean, look at this. This is tomorrow. This is your day where you can get out and about and you can, chip away at the ice and snow at your place if you like doing that. Wash your car, take a layer of dirt and salt off before the next layer gets adhered to it. Boy, people are calling from all over. Yeah, and hello, Joe Scott. We always play solitaire later. It's just part of the nightcap. All right. That's a great phrase. It's the ice I dislike. I like that. So here you go. Tomorrow, enjoy whatever you want to do. Wednesday, it starts deteriorating. Okay. It's probably mainly rain, but you can get a little wet snow at the beginning. This is Hucklebuck right here, Thursday. I mean, late Wednesday night and into Thursday, depending on your location. That's not a definite yet. That's why these accumulations are a little sketchy 3 days out. It's going to go to snow eventually wherever you are. Erie will be one of the places it goes to first. Therefore, it could be heaviest closer to the lake, like it was 2 weeks ago. You all remember 2 weeks ago, Monday, in Erie and these places north, we may be looking at similar conditions. All right. Yeah, isn't it great, Ray? I'm thrilled. And so are all my snow freaks and weather geeks that, warmest, second warmest December on record. Everybody poo-pooed the winter. Well, even in La Nina, winter can hit, and it's going to. 47th anniversary. Congratulations to you, Marianne. Wonderful. Hats off to you guys. Tremendous accomplishment. Yep, long line at the car wash. There'll be another long line tomorrow. Hucklebuck is the word. Yeah, exactly. Where do you put it? Good question. Jen Forever Young guessing 128 inches of snow. All right, so interesting. I drive a school van. You're not making me happy. I'm paid to be accurate, not make people happy, Joyce. And even when I'm right, I don't make people happy. So you can't win in the weather business. I would say that school vans may not be going to school on Thursday. I don't make those decisions, but just Joyce, I'm not exactly sure where you live. If you give me the town, I can probably help you a little. But I mean, just those of you in Erie and Chautauqua County that are watching it, just, it could be similar to what happened on 2 weeks ago. So you have to measure it accurately with no wind blown. You've got to figure out how to do that. Cutting down on our amounts. And we know the out-of-towners like to do that anyway. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, Dorian, did you say something about they're already making some school closings?
I know the city of Erie said they're not going to have any school Wednesday. I don't know about Thursday. That's probably.
Is that weather related?
As of now, I don't know.
Okay. So it could be and it could not be.
It could not be.
All right. What I'm told, and I got a great source here, Dorian Churn, my camera guy, certificate meteorologist from Penn State, and mom teaches in the school district in Erie, right?
Yes,
Mom does, and I have it on good authority that Erie School District. Now, I don't know whether it's weather or not, and he doesn't either, but he says they're closed on Wednesday. So up to the latest, right here on the diversion. Joyce, Tyanesta, probably more problems with ice down there. We'll see. I'm not going to say that yet, Catherine. I'm not going to say that. Maybe the storm will pass over us. Well, you can always hope and pray. Michael, good to see you. Thank you for your support. I'm not going to go crazy with accumulations at this early date. I'm just not. I'm going to tell you what probabilities might be, but that's about it. Probably won't. Yes, Jen Forever Young from Dorian, whose mother teaches in ESD. Joe, great to have you here, my former student. Um, okay, Charlie, here's the official. Charlie knows. Jefferson Elementary, Charlie. It's not weather related. All right, thank you. Um, we're working on it. Like I said, Dave, think about what happened about 2 weeks ago. That's a guide. It's not an exact, mirror image. No problem, duty. Always good to see you. Not, not, not I like it. Way to go, Michael. Want to join the staff? Julie M., good to see you. Scott, thanks for the temp. All right, so let's do some more. Here's the deal. Man, time flies when you're having fun. This is interesting. It really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the storm, but Chris was talking about it. See, this was last week, the ice cover, and this is today. So it's gone from whatever it was back here. I would say that's like 30%. And now they estimated at 70%. And our buddy Craig Flint got this shot off of Northeast today. And you can see, Chris, you can relate to that. There's some water out there, but it always freezes at the edges and in the Western Basin first, just because it can. It's more shallow. So the moral of the story is enjoy the sunshine tomorrow. This is from Lori. This was today. Now, the deal is you got winter storm watches for everybody except the people to the south, okay? And don't I got to change that Hucklebuck title there. It's actually, and I'll do it right here because this is for my show, so I should have the the correct wording on there. Hang on. New. It's actually this watch, all right? It's, oh my gosh, cut it out. Give me something I can work with here. It's giving me Hucklebuck. It's from Wednesday evening until Friday, okay? So this little note here is going, oh my gosh. Sorry to waste your time. I hate it when this thing wastes my time. But I'm going to change it here so it's right, okay? Thanks for your patience. This is for Wednesday evening into Friday. Now, keep in mind, it's a watch. Not that they won't kick it into a warning, but right now they're just looking at it. Chautauqua, Erie, Crawford, Ashtabula. It's not including Warren, Forest, Mercer, and Venango, or McKean, if you're watching from there. Because, and here's the situation. Here's why. Okay, it's because it's a transitional thing. It's probably going to start wet. All right, like we're going to get this stuff first, and then you're going to have to get through this. Now, I don't think there's a lot of ice at this point for Erie, but you kind of go from one side of the storm to the other. So that's why it's a little bit difficult to nail down the accumulations yet, because if you get more of this, you get less of that. Okay, you guys understanding? Very good, Linda. I really appreciate that. So I would say that what you would have to look at here is model information that comes in to later tonight and tomorrow. I'll give you guys an example, and I'll run a map for you just so you see, how slow this process is and how difficult it's going to be to ascertain accumulations. Like I said, Dave, you can try and make an analogy here between 2 weeks ago, 2 Mondays ago, and what may happen with this thing. Now, let me show you how it goes. Well, first, let me show you that you got nothing to worry about for the next 36 hours. How about that? We start with the positive stuff. Okay, so here's a model. Got a nice southeast breeze, clear to partly cloudy, not as cold tonight. We're not going to go from like 9 above to 10 below. It'll be in the teens to near 20. Tomorrow, sun followed by clouds, nice southeast breeze. We're in the 40s. That's why I say, you can get out, chip away at some ice, wash your car, whatever. Now, this is even tomorrow night. Watch this. Watch it approach. You got 3 different colors, and it's having a hard time getting in here. So this model is saying maybe by lunchtime on Wednesday, there's some rain here. All right. And then the snow's back here. Okay. So Wednesday may just start out wet. And it may take a little time as you watch this thing run. Now, this is saying maybe 8 o'clock at night, it transitions to snow in Erie. And by midnight, it's still all rain in Warren County. Now, this is Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and still all rain in southeastern Crawford and Mercer and Venango and Forest and McKean. So that's an early glance. And that's why accumulations are tough, because you got to get this blue over everybody. And the guys that get it first, i.e. Erie, Ashtabula, and Crawford, could mirror what happened 2 weeks ago, because they're going to get the snow first and then they'll get the most. But you guys down here, it's a little less sketchy. It's a little more sketchy. And just to give you an idea, one model, and this is why I'm not going to go bonkers with accumulations yet tonight, all right? One model, and I'll show you a little bit more here with the longer range kind of deal, says, all right, we'll take it back to, this one is 10 a.m. Wednesday, all right? This one says it starts raining by noon. The front comes through. By 3, it's rain everywhere. And it's pretty similar to the other model. By 8, it's starting to change in Erie, but it's taking its sweet time. Maybe by, 8 in the morning, everybody's into snow. You see that transition? It takes 12 hours, according to this model, to go from Erie through the rest of the audience. At GFS Avon, you guys down in Franklin or Mercer or Venango are still playing with ice Thursday here. And that's a wicked situation, which is why they don't have you in the winter storm watch. You get a few hours of ice, guys down here are like, we got trouble, if this verifies. Now, keep in mind, this is guidance. This is not gospel. So I say this, just to tell you guys that, that's why we're going to take this slow. We're going to try to figure it out with more information. And we'll attach some numbers to it eventually, but we're going to be cautious on this thing for obvious reasons. You're dealing, a difference of 50 miles can make a difference between a foot of snow and a bunch of ice. All right, so we're not going to go crazy with accumulations yet. All right. The other thing that I wanted to tell you, and I'll join you a little bit for this, is that if I look at one model here, and again, this is guidance, not gospel. One model says, you guys out here, and I'll isolate you here, out here, like say Warren and Bradford, could get anywhere from an inch of ice to a foot or more of snow. That's huge disagreement. I mean, come on. I'm not going to stick my neck out with those kind of numbers. Same kind of thing. Let's talk about you guys in Crawford County. One model says you could get, if you're like in the Meadville area, 3 to 5 inches of snow. Another one says you could get 9 to 12. All right. The models that are more cohesive and in agreement are up here for the lakeshore counties, basically because you're going to go to snow first. And that's going to happen Wednesday night into Thursday. So this is probably the area up here that gets the most, whether it's 8 inches, a foot, or 16 inches like we got 2 weeks ago. Suffice it to say, kids, there's going to be snow to remove. All right. And the worst part of this storm is probably going to be late Wednesday night, Thursday night, and it'll wind down on Friday. Okay. So, so plan accordingly. Adam Ripley, good to see you. Great to have you here. Yeah, I would put you could pre-treat. I mean, you know how to do that, Dave. But I hope they pre-treat because put it down when it's transitioning. You gotta you got a shot there. Hi, Joey. Sorry, Jim. No. Yeah, and that's the other funny thing. And let me give you the 7 day, just because um, this is kind of funny because right tomorrow's the 1st of February and Wednesday is the all important weather rodent, and I mean it's possible. Now I don't think there's going to be a lot going on in the morning, but I think it's going to be fairly cloudy. And the hucklebuck they have down there. I mean, first of all, they bring him out of the hole before it's even sunrise. Okay, and then if it's cloudy on top, how the heck does he see his shadow? You know, that's a bunch of hucklebuck because it's not even light out except for the camera lights. But it's an interesting scenario because down there they're expecting, you know, some rain or snow to develop during the day. And up here we're starting at 42. So this is nice. This is getting messy. This is not nice. All right. Let me see if I can answer a few of your questions. Philip, long time no see. Model names and acronyms: GFS, Euro, NAM, Canadian, UK, as in a British model. Yeah, there's all kinds of models. No, it's just I've done enough of these eyes that I'm not going to say it 3 days ahead of time. I want more data. I want more reliable data. What I can say with confidence is there's going to be a bunch of snow on Thursday and it's going to be a mess. That's what I can be. I'm here all week. So there you go. All right. Let me funnel back through here and see if I don't want to miss any of you guys, and I only got a minute or two. All right, Brian Early, how you doing? Long time no see. Oh, Kalamazoo, you got some snow there. Sherry Meter, Crystal River Greeter. What's it like down there in Florida? I mean, I heard you guys were pretty cold this morning. Um, Thomas Carlucci, hello. Mary Ann, yeah, we're just doing an early one. We'll be on later. Don't worry. Don't you worry. The weather nightcap goes regardless. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Um, just want to. I don't want to miss anybody. All right. All right. All right. All right. Just looking back. Papa Joe. I hope not. This was like the anniversary of that big Meadville flood 63 years ago. That's all you need is some big snow melt. We don't see that. As you can see on the 7 day, I mean, it freezes. And actually, the weekend doesn't look too bad. Cold to start, but so was last weekend. Are they calling for sub-zero temperatures? No, probably not until Friday night when it's probably all over with. So that's what we're going with now. Um, Significant accumulation. The weather services are saying 8 inches or more, 9 inches or more. I think that's pretty fair, but I can't give you a final total until I see more stuff. I mean, the easiest way to put it is get out tomorrow and do stuff. Wednesday, it deteriorates. Thursday is going to be a big pain in the mask, if you want to speak in COVID terms. All right. All right. And of course, Tommy D will be putting some stuff out tomorrow, Craig and I. But tomorrow's Tuesday. The worst is not till Thursday. Deep breath, everybody. Nothing you haven't gone through before, even if it turns out to be what we went through before on Monday. We made it. Common sense. You might be looking at something similar, especially the lakeshore counties. All right. 28 this morning, Sherry. That's a little nippy. Tonight, 30. Oh my gosh. Guys in Florida are like the same temperatures as we are. Lucky you don't have the storm. Um, Josh, I would love to know where you heard that. Please tell me. Was it on the interweb, perhaps Facebook or Twitter? And Flint made a real good point last night. He said, just stand down. You know, it's like monopoly money here with snow amounts. Yeah, I know you are, Becky, and thanks for being such a great weather watcher and snow measurer. I love it. Oh my gosh, absolutely, Michael. It's February when by the time this hits, it's what we do here. 2 nights ago, 18. Holy cow! All right, well, hope you have heat. Thank you, David. Oh, okay. So we're measuring in feet with the weather channel. Okay, well, they got a job to do. Someone shares some weather. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. I think that's what Flint was talking about last night. All right. All right. Any other questions? Thank you, Wendy. We're here to prepare, not scare. Um, so the ranges are, if I go with strictly model information, it would be like 10 to 16 for Erie. It would be like 3 to 12. That's a range for Meadville. It would be like 10 to 15 for Chautauqua. It would be Warren and McKean and you guys anywhere from 1 to 17. You understand why I'm not really doing much with the numbers yet? Okay. Further north you are, the worse it is. Use Monday as a reference, Erie County. We'll see. I mean, like I said, we're 3 days away. Something could come in different tomorrow and different on Wednesday. I'm not going to pin myself to these kind of numbers yet. All right. And experience, Jen Forever Young. Hopefully, we use our heads. We've been humbled by this lake too many times to go bonkers at this early date, but there will be a serious storm. I can tell you that much. All right, guys. Well, hello, Jamie Flynn. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Winds, that's a good question, Chris. It actually looks like, now it looks gusty. It looks like 10 to 20, gust 30 to 35 right now. Something in that range. But we'll get more on that too. Julie G, thanks for all you do. And the lake is not frozen. It's about 70% frozen, but it doesn't matter with this storm. This is a snow from a low. This is not a lake effect storm. So maybe a little lake enhancement on the back end. That would be so cool if you could do that. Thank you, Linda Loop. Thank you, Cindy Lee B. All right, I got to run. Nice talking with you folks. Thanks for the wonderful chat. And for those of you that don't turn into a pumpkin, we will be back on the same Bat Facebook channel after midnight, looking at more data and talking about it. All right. All right, you guys. Have a good and safe evening and enjoy tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. Make the most. Take care.